He's got his eye in the practice room, and he is looking to impose himself on this match, come out sprinting from the blocks and explode into this match from word go.
Well, started off very well. We said he was a slow starter, but he's proven us wrong. He said there he's had 2 9-darters this year. He's actually had 7 televised 9-dart games, 2 in the UK Open. Very big scorer. One of his biggest assets is his setup and his finishing. Scores very well, like a lot of the players do.
45.
But the setup and the finish is probably one of the best in the game.
Jacko Barry, 33 years old, came into this through the qualifiers. Phil Taylor, seemingly always the man to beat, as he has been now for, well, 15 years more maybe.
Well, in his first World Championship 18 years ago. So he's been around a long time. 18 years at the top of your game, not many sportsmen can say that.
No, he's repelled a lot of challenges, hasn't he? You know, yourself included, I guess. He had the great rivalry with Dennis Priestley and others, and he's still there, still number one at the age of 48.
Yeah. One of the best practices in the game, looking for this 1-2-1 finish. Well, he'll go for treble 15 if he hits it. Double 8 for a 1-2-1 to take the first leg in great style. And straight into the target. 1-2-1 finish from Taylor. We said he was a slow starter. Straight off the blocks.
Well, that was superb. He's been very relaxed since he's been here in Germany. He was at the Eintracht Frankfurt Bayern Munich match last night. Massive interest here in Frankfurt for that one. Bayern coming home by 2-1. And Phil was there, got his son over here as well, enjoying the atmosphere.
Oh, fantastic start there by Taylor. Loves to throw second in a match, even though, like we said, you have to win by 2 clear legs if it goes to 5 apiece. But decided to go second, and courtesy of that 12-dart leg and the 1-2-1 finish, gets himself off the mark. Jacko Barry, if he didn't know before, he's got a big job. He certainly does now.
Taylor, the model of concentration, and there's the tried and tested technique that served him so well over the years.
140.
Simplicity, repetition, and like athletes in all sports, you see people who are at the top of their game in just about any sports, and you see an absolutely rock-solid head. So still when he throws is Taylor. None of the jumping around of years gone by of the likes of
60.
Jockey Wilson. It's simplicity.
Well, that's the essence of the game. He always says practice makes perfect. One of the biggest practices in the game, and he's reaping the rewards. I could say he was phenomenal, or phenomenal. And moving in there again. Just missed another 180 there.
And he's left himself on a checkout. Barry has got to settle into this game.
Well, it's called the road runner. He needs to start running, otherwise he's going to be walking off the stage as a loser. Taylor moving in for the 1-6-1 kill. Already had a 1-2-1 in the first leg. Well, a slip there by Taylor. Knows he's got a bit of time, but he'll be mad with himself. But another treble 20 will set it up nicely for double top when he comes back. But 80 when returns. Jacko Barry back on 2-4-1.
241. Taylor, of course, has got the checkout and has got the chance to go 2 legs ahead. When he comes back, Barry is not able to impose any sort of pressure with a throw of 41, and the pathway is now laid out for Taylor to maybe clinch it on this visit and go 2 legs up. Needs the 80.
Well, double top with the last dart to go 2-0 ahead with an 80 kill for a 15-dart leg, just under the wire.
No shot out for Barry. Just needs to hammer the 20s.
Well, that's a good start. 180 would settle him down even if he does go 2-0 down. But Taylor still has to hit the double. Just needs to put a bit more pressure. Eric Bristow used to always say years ago, always make your opponent know you're there. Even if you're losing the game, keep on the tails and you never know if you can grab it at some point.
Double 10 Taylor wants for the 2-leg advantage. Well, that's 2. 1 more. There it is. Phil Taylor, 2 up, moving confidently towards the second round. Barry needs to find something to get into this match, and he needs to do so quick.
He needs to do it on this leg, throwing first. If he loses this and goes 3-0 down with 2 breaks to throw, it could be curtains. But this lad can play. Played well on the pro circuit over the last year or so. Since he played in the World Grand Prix in 2007, played in the 2008 World Championship and lost to his Dublin rival Mick McGowan. Got to the last 32 of the UK Open this year, where he lost to Raymond van Vandervelde. So he can play. Just needs to sell himself down and try and get that one leg under his belt.
He's only averaging 66 at the moment, or thereabouts, Barry. That treble nudges it upwards. This is improving matters, and Taylor hasn't had to get into top gear so far.
120.
Curses his luck with that one.
Well, unlucky there from Barry. Just deflected and fell out of the board. Could have been the first maximum of the game, but not this time. Well, deflected to the left there, so a chance here for Barry. If he only 45 from Taylor, so a chance for Barry now, throwing first here.
Signs of mortality from Taylor there.
Just shows he's human.
You sometimes wonder, don't you? He's got remarkable nerve. A lot of it at the highest level. I mean, you must know better than any sport, but in this one, and perhaps as much as any sport, it's about bottle. Ability to produce it when the pressure is absolutely on. And this guy, when he's under the cosh, seems to get even better.
Yeah, as most people will tell you, when you're at home practicing hitting that treble and double, it's quite easy, but when you're playing your mate down in the pub, when it's 5 legs apiece in your local team, just imagine what it's like on that professional stage, playing for a £50,000 first prize. The pressure's on, TV cameras, all your friends and family watching at home. Just adds that little bit of spice, but Taylor, so much experience.
Well, Barry has got himself down to 106. He's got himself down to a checkout, and Taylor, who's had 2 indifferent scores on his last 2 visits, now trying to get back into the groove. Trying to hit that 20, and there he is, 140. That's more like it, but Barry now has the chance.
Well, he may be thinking he's got 6 darts here, but could do with killing it with these 3. You don't want to be leaving Taylor 3 darts to that finish. So treble 18. Well, he's missed that. He's pulled that well to left to go down for treble 17 or 15s.
23.
Well, he's missed the opportunity, hasn't he?
In there. Just big opportunity. Even if he'd have hit 60, 57, would have left himself a 2 dart finish, but poor from Barry.
He's
there.
missed the treble 20 there. He's on 110, 111 rather. Now he's going down the board.
57.
But Barry has the opportunity here. This gets him into the match if he can take it here. 83 he wants.
Well, 83. Can the doubler get to a double? Well, he's hit the treble. Double 16 now. 83 to get himself off the mat. And he kills it. That'll settle him down. Takes that leg with the throw. Back into this match.
You want to see the guy do himself justice, and that's going to settle him down in it, Alan. He's into the game, and he will feel so much better about himself now. But here now, Taylor with the darts. That's 2 in. And that's 3. 180 for Phil Taylor, his 2nd maximum of the match.
Well, just when you thought you got back into the game, Phil Taylor fires in a 180. Jacko Barry could see him talking to himself just behind Phil there, saying, come on, you've got a leg back. Phil Taylor just puts the knife in and then turns it.